One of my interests in this whole project is the issue of patients being distant from the actual research that's going on. Most of patient involvement, as mine has been with things like clinical trials, where the research is plonked in front of the patient and the patient is part of the research. Much of what canSERV does is way back down the chain somewhere. It's where it all starts. It's in discovery science, it's in laboratory science. So it's people using our data, or it's people using our tissue, or it's people using our fluid samples that we have donated or other patients have given for the use of research. I think there is a place for us to get involved in that, not necessarily because we are the people who gave the tissue or the data ourselves, but because other patients have done it on behalf of future patients. And I think it's important that we keep an eye on what the researchers are using it for, and indeed to encourage them to use it. And there are two directions in which they could head. One is where they have a clear line of sight to the clinic, so they know their work will lead to development of a new treatment, which can then be trialed in a clinical trial with live patients. But the other line, I think, is equally important, is discovery science, where they simply have an idea that they want to test. Obviously it won't be a mad idea because they're not actually mad researchers, no matter what we may think of them sometimes. It will be important, and these things are important because if it works, then you can find out why or how that might be useful. And if it doesn't work, whatever it is, you know you've gone down a blind alley and you can stop researching in that area and find something else to do. This is why patients should get involved with what's going on in laboratories with our samples and our data.